Hi everyone. Welcome to English Boost Hub. Today, we'll talk about how to learn English on your own. Learning by yourself can be fun and effective. I'll divide this into 5 simple chapters to make it easy for you to follow. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Set clear goals. Learning English on your own is a big journey, but it becomes easier and more fun when you have a clear goal. Imagine you are planning a trip. Would you just start walking without knowing where you want to go? Probably not. You need to know your destination first. Learning English works the same way. When you have a goal, you know what you are working toward. It keeps you focused and helps you measure your progress. So, how do you set a goal? Start by asking yourself, why am I learning English? Your reason might be different from someone else's, and that's okay. Maybe you want to speak fluently so you can travel and talk to people from other countries. Or maybe you want to pass an English exam, like TOEFL or IELTS, to get into a university. Some people learn English because they need it for their job, while others simply enjoy learning new languages. Whatever your reason is, it's important to know it. After you know why you are learning, think about what you want to achieve. Make your goal specific. For example, don't just say, I want to learn English. Instead, say, I want to speak English fluently in 6 months, or, I want to learn 20 new words every week. A specific goal is like a roadmap. It shows you exactly where to go and how to get there. Another important thing is to make your goal realistic. It's great to dream big, but don't set a goal that's too difficult. If your goal is too hard, you might feel frustrated and give up. For example, if you are a beginner, don't aim to read a whole English novel in 1 week. Instead, start small. Say, I will read 1 short story this week. As you improve, you can aim higher. It's also helpful to give yourself a deadline. Deadlines make your goal feel real and urgent. If you say, I want to improve my English someday, it's too vague. But if you say, I want to improve my English in 3 months, you will feel motivated to start now. A deadline keeps you on track and helps you stay focused. Once you have a clear and realistic goal, write it down. Put it somewhere you can see every day, like on your desk or your phone's wallpaper. Seeing your goal often will remind you why you started and keep you motivated. For example, if your goal is to speak English confidently, you can write, I will speak English with confidence by practicing 10 minutes every day. This small action will inspire you to keep going. Sometimes, it's good to break your big goal into smaller goals. Small goals are easier to achieve and give you a sense of success. For instance, if your big goal is to pass an English exam, you can set smaller goals like learning 10 new words each week, practicing speaking for 15 minutes every day, or writing 1 essay every weekend. Each small goal is a step toward your big dream. Remember, learning English is not a race. It's okay to take your time. The most important thing is to enjoy the process. When you have a clear goal, it's like having a compass that guides you. It helps you stay on the right path, even when things get tough. So, take a moment now to think about your goal. Close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving it. How does it feel? Maybe you see yourself speaking English confidently with a friend, traveling the world, or getting your dream job. Hold on to that image and let it inspire you every day. Setting a goal is the first step in learning English on your own. It gives you direction, keeps you motivated, and helps you measure your progress. So, what is your goal? Write it down, believe in yourself, and start your journey today. Chapter 2. Create a routine. Learning English on your own becomes easier when you have a routine. A routine is like a map. It shows you what to do every day, so you don't feel lost. Without a routine, you might forget to study or feel lazy. But with a routine, you know what to do and when to do it. It helps you stay on track and improve step by step. First, decide how much time you want to spend on learning English every day. You don't need to study for hours. Even 15 to 30 minutes a day can make a big difference. What matters most is doing it regularly. For example, it's better to study 15 minutes every day than to study for 3 hours once a week. When you study every day, you build a habit. Over time, this habit will help you improve. Next, choose a time for studying. Think about your daily life. When do you have free time? Maybe you can study in the morning before work or school. Some people feel more focused in the evening, so that might be a good time for you. Choose a time that works best for you and stick to it. When you study at the same time every day, it becomes part of your routine, like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. It's also important to prepare a place for studying. Find a quiet and comfortable spot where you can focus. It could be your bedroom, a corner of your living room, or even a cafe. Make sure this place has everything you need, like a notebook, a pen, and your learning materials. When you have a special place for studying, it helps your brain get ready to learn. When creating your routine, try to make it fun and interesting. Learning English doesn't have to be boring. For example, you can start your day by listening to an English song or podcast while having breakfast. Later, you can watch a short video or read a simple article in English. Before bedtime, you can review new words or practice speaking for a few minutes. Mixing different activities keeps your learning exciting and helps you improve in all areas: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Another way to keep your routine interesting is to combine learning with your hobbies. If you like cooking, watch cooking videos in English and learn new recipes. If you enjoy movies, watch your favorite films with English subtitles. If you love gaming, try playing games that use English. When you connect English to the things you love, learning feels easier and more enjoyable. Sometimes, life gets busy, and you might not have time to follow your routine. That's okay. Don't feel bad if you miss a day. The important thing is to start again the next day. Learning English is a long journey, and it's normal to have ups and downs. Remember, every small step you take brings you closer to your goal. It's also helpful to track your progress. You can use a calendar to mark the days you study. Seeing your progress on the calendar can motivate you to keep going. For example, if you study for 5 days in a row, reward yourself with something you like, such as a treat or extra free time. Celebrating small successes makes learning more fun and keeps you motivated. If you ever feel bored or stuck, try changing your routine. Sometimes, doing the same thing every day can feel repetitive. For example, if you always read English articles, try listening to a podcast or watching a video instead. Changing activities can refresh your mind and make learning exciting again. Creating a routine is one of the best ways to learn English on your own. It helps you stay organized, motivated, and focused. Remember, your routine doesn't have to be perfect. The most important thing is to be consistent. Even if you can only study for a short time each day, it's better than doing nothing. So, take a moment to think about your day. When is the best time for you to study? What activities do you enjoy? Start small, stay consistent, and don't forget to have fun. Your routine will become your secret weapon for learning English. Stick to it, and you'll see amazing results over time. Chapter 3: Use the right resources. When you are learning English on your own, choosing the right resources is very important. Resources are the tools you use to learn. They can be books, apps, websites, videos, or anything else that helps you improve your English. Using the right resources makes your learning easier and more enjoyable. It also helps you focus on what you need to improve the most. Start by thinking about what type of learner you are. Do you like reading? Then books and articles in English can be great for you. Do you enjoy listening? Podcasts, audiobooks, and videos can be your best friends. If you like learning by doing, you can try speaking or writing every day. Understanding your learning style will help you choose the best resources for yourself. One of the best resources for learning English is the Internet. The Internet is full of free tools and materials. You can find websites that teach grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. For example, some websites have interactive exercises where you can practice and get instant feedback. Others have free videos and lessons made by English teachers. With the Internet, you can learn anywhere and anytime. Apps are also a great resource for learning English. There are many apps designed to help people learn languages. Some apps help you build vocabulary by teaching you new words every day. Others focus on grammar or listening skills. Apps are easy to use, and you can learn in small amounts of time, like when you are waiting in line or riding a bus. The best part is that many apps are free or very affordable. Videos are another wonderful resource. You can watch videos on YouTube or other platforms where people teach English. Many of these videos are made for beginners and use simple language. You can find videos about grammar, pronunciation, and common phrases. Some videos even explain English culture, which can help you understand how people use the language in real life. Watching videos also helps you improve your listening skills and teaches you how words are pronounced. Books and articles are great for improving your reading skills. If you are a beginner, start with simple books, like children's stories or graded readers. These books use easy words and sentences, so they are perfect for learners. As you improve, you can move on to more advanced books. Reading helps you learn new words and understand how sentences are structured. It also helps you see how English is used in different situations. Listening to podcasts or audiobooks is a fantastic way to improve your listening skills. There are many podcasts made for English learners. These podcasts use slow and clear speech, which makes them easier to understand. You can listen to podcasts while doing other activities, like cooking, exercising, or traveling. Audiobooks are also great because you can hear the correct pronunciation while enjoying a story. If you want to practice speaking, there are resources for that too. Some apps let you practice speaking with other learners or native speakers. You can also join online communities or language exchange groups where you can talk to people from different countries. Practicing speaking is very important because it helps you become more confident and fluent. Don't forget to use a good dictionary. A dictionary is a basic but essential resource for learning English. It helps you understand the meaning of new words and shows you how to pronounce them. Many online dictionaries also provide example sentences, so you can see how a word is used in context. Some even have audio features that let you hear the correct pronunciation. When choosing resources, make sure they are at the right level for you. If something is too easy, you won't learn much. If it's too hard, you might feel frustrated. Find resources that challenge you but are still understandable. This way, you can learn effectively without feeling overwhelmed. It's also important to enjoy the resources you use. If you like a certain topic, find materials related to that topic. For example, if you love sports, read articles or watch videos about your favorite sport in English. If you enjoy cooking, look for recipes in English and try them at home. Learning English becomes much easier when you combine it with something you love. Finally, don't feel like you need to use every resource out there. It's better to choose a few good ones and focus on them. Too many resources can be confusing and make you feel stressed. Find what works best for you and stick with it. Using the right resources is a key step in learning English on your own. They help you practice, improve, and stay motivated. Explore different options. Try new things, and keep learning every day. With the right tools, your English will improve faster than you imagine. Chapter 4. Practice, practice, practice. If you want to learn English well, practice is the most important step. You can learn new words, watch videos, or read books, but without practice, it's hard to improve. Practice is the key to making everything you learn stay in your mind. The more you practice, the more confident you will feel when using English. Start by practicing speaking. Speaking can feel difficult, especially if you are learning alone, but it is one of the best ways to improve. You don't need someone to talk to. You can practice speaking by yourself. For example, describe what you are doing out loud. If you are cooking, you can say, "I am cutting vegetables." "Now, I am boiling water." Talking to yourself helps you get comfortable with forming sentences and using new words. Another way to practice speaking is by recording your voice. Use your phone or a recorder to talk about a topic, like your favorite food, a recent trip, or your daily routine. Then listen to your recording. At first, it might feel strange to hear your voice, but this is a great way to notice your pronunciation and grammar. Over time, you will hear your own progress, and that will motivate you to keep going. If you can, try to find a language partner. This can be a friend, a family member, or someone you meet online. Many websites and apps connect people who want to learn languages. You can talk with someone who is learning your language and teach each other. Speaking with another person helps you practice real conversations, which is very useful when you travel or meet English speakers. Writing is another good way to practice English. Writing helps you organize your thoughts and use grammar correctly. You can start by writing simple sentences in a journal. For example, write about your day. "Today, I went to the park. I saw many birds. The weather was sunny, and I felt happy." Writing daily helps you improve your vocabulary and grammar. As you get better, you can write longer paragraphs or even short stories. Reading is also a form of practice. When you read, you see how words and sentences are used in context. You can read anything you like, such as stories, news articles, or even social media posts. Try to read out loud sometimes. This way, you practice both reading and speaking at the same time. Reading aloud also helps you with pronunciation and rhythm in English. Listening is just as important. Listen to English as much as you can. You don't have to understand everything. Even if you understand only 50%, it's okay. Over time, your ears will get used to the sounds of English, and you will understand more. Listen to podcasts, songs, or videos that interest you. Repeating the same audio multiple times can also help. Each time you listen, you will catch something new. One fun way to practice is by using English in your hobbies. If you love cooking, follow English recipes and learn new cooking terms. If you enjoy games, try playing games in English. If you like music, learn the lyrics to your favorite songs and sing along. When you combine English with your interests, practice becomes fun and exciting. Mistakes are a natural part of practice. Don't be afraid to make them. Everyone makes mistakes when they are learning something new. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes. Instead of worrying about being perfect, focus on trying your best. Each mistake is an opportunity to learn. When you make a mistake, correct it and move forward. Consistency is the secret to good practice. Practicing a little every day is better than practicing a lot once a week. For example, speaking for 10 minutes every day is more effective than speaking for 1 hour on Sunday. Daily practice helps you build a habit and keeps your mind active. Over time, this small effort adds up, and you will see big results. To stay motivated, track your practice. Use a notebook or an app to write down what you did each day. For example, write, "I listened to a podcast for 20 minutes, or I wrote a paragraph about my weekend." Seeing your progress will make you feel proud and encourage you to keep going. Practicing English can feel challenging at first, but it gets easier with time. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Remember, practice is not just about learning, it's about using what you learn. Speak, write, listen, and read every day, even if it's just for a short time. With consistent practice, your English will improve, and you will feel more confident using it in your daily life. So start practicing today and enjoy the journey. Chapter 5. Stay motivated. Learning English on your own is exciting, but it can also be challenging. Sometimes, you might feel tired or frustrated. You might even think about giving up. That's why staying motivated is so important. Motivation is like the fuel that keeps your car running. Without it, it's hard to move forward. The good news is that there are many ways to stay motivated and enjoy the journey of learning English. First, remind yourself why you started learning English. Think about your goal and what it means to you. Maybe you want to travel to English-speaking countries and talk to locals. Maybe you want to get a better job, study abroad, or connect with people from all over the world. Whatever your reason is, keep it in your mind. Write it down and put it somewhere you can see every day. When you remember why you started, it gives you the energy to keep going. It's also helpful to imagine your future self. Picture yourself speaking English fluently. Maybe you're having a conversation with a friend, giving a presentation, or watching a movie without subtitles. Imagine how proud and happy you will feel. This positive image can inspire you and make you excited to continue learning. Celebrating small successes is another great way to stay motivated. Learning English is a long journey, but every small step matters. Did you learn 10 new words this week? Great job! Did you finish reading a short story in English? That's amazing! Give yourself credit for your hard work. You can even reward yourself with something you enjoy, like a favorite snack, a new book, or some relaxing time. Small celebrations make learning feel fun and rewarding. Mistakes are a normal part of learning, so don't be afraid of them. Some people feel embarrassed when they make mistakes, but mistakes are actually a good thing. They help you learn and grow. If you say something wrong or don't understand a word, that's okay. Take it as a chance to improve. Remember, even native speakers make mistakes sometimes. What matters is that you keep trying. Finding a community can also help you stay motivated. Learning English doesn't have to be a lonely journey. Join groups or forums where people are learning English too. You can share your progress, ask questions, and give each other support. For example, you can join online language groups on social media or apps like WhatsApp and Telegram. Talking to others who have the same goal can make you feel less alone and more encouraged. Another way to stay motivated is to make learning fun. English doesn't have to be all about grammar rules and textbooks. Find activities you enjoy and do them in English. Watch your favorite movies or TV shows with English subtitles. Listen to songs you love and sing along. Play games, solve puzzles, or follow interesting topics on YouTube. When learning is fun, it doesn't feel like work. Sometimes, taking a break is the best thing you can do. If you feel stuck or frustrated, it's okay to rest for a day or two. Do something that makes you happy, like spending time with friends, going for a walk, or enjoying a hobby. When you come back to learning, you will feel refreshed and ready to continue. It's important to be patient with yourself. Learning a new language takes time. You won't become fluent overnight, and that's okay. Focus on your progress, not your mistakes. Compare yourself to who you were last month or last year, not to other people. Every step forward, no matter how small, is an achievement. Using variety in your learning can also keep you motivated. If you do the same thing every day, you might feel bored. Try different activities, like reading, listening, speaking, and writing. Explore new topics and switch between resources. For example, if you usually watch videos, try reading a short story instead. A mix of activities keeps your learning fresh and exciting. Lastly, remind yourself that you are doing something amazing. Learning English is not easy, and not everyone tries to do it. The fact that you are working hard to improve your skills shows how strong and determined you are. Be proud of yourself and your efforts. Even when it feels hard, remember that every little bit of progress brings you closer to your goal. Staying motivated is the key to success when learning English on your own. Remind yourself of your goals, celebrate your achievements, and don't be afraid to take breaks when needed. Find joy in the process, connect with others, and keep going no matter what. You are capable of great things, and with consistent effort, you will reach your dream of speaking English confidently. Keep believing in yourself and enjoy the journey. So, that's how you can learn English on your own. Set clear goals, make a routine, use good resources, practice daily, and stay motivated. You can do it. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.